Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Kevin Sullivan channel. Thanks for watching my channel. For those who would like to email me, you can email me at Kevin Sullivan, YouTube at yahoo.com. For those who would like to do one-on-one phone sessions with me or via Skype, video chat, one-on-one sessions with me, for the inquiries, you can email me at the same email address, Kevin Sullivan, YouTube at yahoo.com. For those who would like to donate, you can click the donation link in the description box of this video and every video. And also as well, you can click the donate button at my home page at the right hand corner. You could donate in any currency, and you don't have to have a PayPal account. If you do, cool. If you don't, cool. Also as well, if you would like to subscribe to my live channel, Kevin Sullivan Live. So when I do my live videos, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed, and you can watch my live videos for when I go live. So ladies and gentlemen, the topic of this video would be narcissists and mimicking. So ladies and gentlemen, narcissists mimic you, and also I like to go ahead copy too, because it's all the same thing: impersonate, copy, mimic, and it's kind of like different, one and the same kind of aspects. So narcissists that mimic you to impersonate you, also to ridicule you, mock you, laugh at you, and such things like that. That comes from the narcissist being passive aggressive and them being aggressive. They're aggressive and passive aggressive nature. So they could be mimicking you, copying you, impersonating you in a ridicule, mockery way, mocking you, making a laugh, making a joke of you, making fun of you. You know, trying to embarrass you, humiliate you, things like that. On the other hand, why the narcissist are mimicking you, is impersonating you, copying you, is because the narcissist is no original person. They don't have no originality. They not in tune with themselves. They not one with themselves. They don't have no true identity. They real self they don't like, and they don't even want to tap into or even want to go that far and deep, because it's they trying to hide from that person. That's why they wear the mask. So they impersonate other people, and they impersonate you, and they've been doing this their whole life, and they will continue to do it to the day they die. So a narcissist will copy you, mimic you, take your style, you know, the way you talk, impersonate your whole life, your whole story. They'll, you know, start eating the foods you like. If you want to go on a diet, if you want to be a vegetarian, be vegan, they'll start doing that. If you want to eat organic, they'll start eating organic. You know, you want to go to the gym, you like to juice, you like to drink smoothies, you get healthy, they're going to do that too. They're going to impersonate you, they're going to copy you, they're going to mimic you, because they have not their own style. They don't know of what to do. They don't have no originality. They don't have a mind of their own. They not a person of being themselves, and they have no style. So this will lead for them and the need for them to copy other people. This is why they copy, mimic other people, and this happens too when they're in a relationship. Each relationship that they get into, or each friendship they have, or wherever they work at, job, community, club, or whatever organization, whatever they in, they pick up from all these people, including you, of their style and their personality types. They pick up stuff that they like, or they see that other people that like, that'll get them, you know, attention, accolades, attributes, and things such as like that. So they'll copy and imitate people because there's nothing good or nothing cool about them. You know, they very negative and twisted backwards thinking. So this is why they need to imitate other people, and they do know what the form of what's good and what's bad, but they still of them, you know, growing up and seeing what people like, but they imitate good qualities. They don't have that, so they imitate it, what they already know, and plus they imitate it and copy it from other people who genuinely have these qualities. You know, so this is the things they do. They will always continue to, you know, copy people and copy you, even down to the way you wear, all the way down to the way you dress. If you the music, they'll take that. What type of music you listen to, they'll take that up. If the gifts and talents you have, they'll pick that up too. You like to you like to sing, you like to cook, you good at cooking, they will take on those things and then try to be better at you with those things. You know, they got a mentality because they jealous and hate you for who you are and the things you got, the gifts and the talents you got, you know, the attributes and accolades that you got. They hate you for that, and they want to be you and be like you and do and have what you have, so they copy it, you know, and they try to become you. But when they find out they can't become you or be you, and they just not good at it and they don't have it, they don't understand that and they don't like that and they hate it. And so that's why they try to down you about what you doing. They try to make it seem like you don't know what you doing or you ain't good at what you good at, and try to steer you in a different direction. Well, maybe you should do this or do that because you're not good at this. You know, they lie to you, and they try to at the same time trying to pick up what you're doing and take what you're doing and do it themselves. And this is what makes them hate you more and abuse you more and say, you know, all type of nasty things and do nasty things to you because of the jealousy, the envy, and the rage that's in them. They also, because they want you to take the back seat in a relationship. I got to do a video on narcissists wanting the partner and other people to take the back seat for them. So also too, because they see something you doing that's good and great and people love you for it, they hate to see other people get shine and get rewarded for things they do, because they only think about themselves and they selfish, and they can't handle nobody else being something or having attention or getting something good or getting recognizing the knowledge in a good way. They think life is all about them, and they want them things so bad because they so insecure and they don't like themselves that they can't handle or take that. They're very self-centered and very selfish, and they don't understand that other people have needs and exist. They don't understand that, and they don't care, and they don't want it to be that way. So that's another reason why they don't like things like that. And they'll want you to take the back seat, and they want to be rewarded for what you do and get, you know, they want to get the reward, the benefits and the acknowledgement from you being gifted, like they gave you the gift or like they taught you the gift and things like that. And it's like, no, that's not how life works, but this is how they think. They want you to take the back seat while they get acknowledgement and praise for what you done and what you work hard for. They also do it to they also do it because they don't have no sense of style. They don't know what's the next thing. They're not themselves. They're not originality. They have no personality. Their personalities they take is from other people. So they don't really have personalities. This is why they pick up other good qualities and personality types that other people have. They got different personalities. This is why, you know, you'll see them in a different relationship and they're a different person, because the things they pick up from other relationships, they bring it to the next one. Then all these relationships and friendships and places they've been, they pick up all this stuff and then they bring it into the relationship. So then they get stuff from you, then they bring it into that relationship. And everything that they got from the relationships, they just keep bringing and changing personalities and doing different things and being a different person all the time. And sometimes that'll shock you because you'll be like, wait a minute. And this is how it's so difficult for the new supply at first. They knew its victim to believe it at first, because what you're telling them about them, they the total opposite of it. And they a whole different person. So they like, you know what you might say about them or try to warn people about, they don't get it, because when they're not around you, they're a whole different person with them. So it makes it look like you just saying stuff and you don't know what you're talking about and you're making things up. So they'll copy your style. Like, so they don't have no personality, no originality. They don't know what's good, what's nice, or what's you know, what works, what doesn't work. So whatever style you dress, what you wear, they're gonna copy that. And they say copy is a form of flattery. This is why they, you know, they copy your style. They copy where you might go, where you might do, school you might go to. They are trying to fit in and be like, and they need other people, and they're worldly people. Like they like they want to be cool and fit in. This is why they're copying everything. Like, you know, like the iPhone. This is why all narcissists have iPhones, because it's expensive. So now they could look like, you know, they have money and show off their money if they happen to do have money. And also that's just, you know, teenagers and adults these days, they like to think iPhone is the greatest thing in the world. It means to them, they made it mean like it mean really something, like you're cool, you awesome. So, and that's how narcissists think. So that works fine for them to even follow today's society standards of people just get stuff so they can look cool and I got an iPhone. You know, that's the only reason why they got it. So this is why they do things and copy people and also do things that everybody in the world is doing. It's also they express their hate, they passive aggressive hate. This is why they copy, mimic you. They want to express their hate towards you, they dislike towards you, and the only way to do that, and some ways that they do that is by copying you, mimicking you, and things like that, impersonating you. And also as well, it's for them to also try to take your light from you. You know, try to take your shine from you. You know, like you're not the only one that can afford that, or I could get that too. Now since you look like nice in them, I look nice in them too. So if you got a pair of shoes everybody like and get you compliments too, you get compliments for it. Now they're gonna wear them shoes, so now they could get the compliments and also take that light and shine from you that you getting. See, that's how that works. They do things like this all the time. And also to steal originality from you. They hate that you your own person, you got your own style, and they take your originality from you. So it's kind of like them taking away from you too in a passive aggressive way too. And it's kind of like them trying to not let you be you and stand out. You know, they trying to not let you really grow and stand out. They trying to like kind of sabotage that in a way, in a sense of not letting you stand out so you could be different, because there are people who copy and they follow suit. Like I said, they think just how society thinks, want them to think, and you know, they don't have no mind of their own to think for themselves and outside the box or question anything. So this is, you know, this is how they hate people who are themselves and got their own original style and own personality and don't believe everything. They despise people like this. And also what makes sense that other reason why they do is because narcissists like to program you. So if if you stand up for yourself, you got a spine, you got a back, and you question things and you don't just, you know, take yes or no for an answer, or you're not a people pleaser and you're not a follower. They don't like you because they are like that, and they need you to be like that so you could be a victim and you could be good narcissistic supply for them. Also, they don't want to see you shine. So like I said, this is why they'll copy it to take the shine from you. And okay, you not this or what you say you are. You know, like recently, you know, I brought some sneakers, right? And I brought some Nikes, you know, some Nike sneakers, because I needed some. I didn't buy none in a while, and you know, I needed some. I got some old ones. I probably used those for jogging. So I brought some new ones, and a few narcissists, the same sneakers, the same color that I brought, a couple days, a week later, they buy them. You know what I'm saying? They buy them. So you know, so they. And this would happen to me all my life, people following and copying me and things like that, you know. So that's what they did. They, you know, and I already know who they are and how they feel about me. So I already know they narcissists, and I already know, you know, so, you know, I could just laugh about it, but it's also, it's annoying, and, you know, it's a stupidity, childish thing, and sometimes it can be aggravating. But like I said before, copy is a form of flattery. So, you know, I could just pat myself on the back for that, you know. And also they don't want you to look like, they don't want people to look at you as, well, look at him and look different from you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another reason why narcissists mimic and copy you, because they don't want you to stand out and people to look at you as being different from them. You know, so this is why they copy you, so you don't stand out, so people don't look at you. This is why they'll copy everything you do and try to steal all your good qualities and traits and you know, mimic them, you know, and things like that, so that they could also be looking at light, and they over exaggerate it so they could be seen more of you than of who they really are than yourself. And so this is why they do things like that, and another way as well. And then also, you know how they're liars, so then they can just tell people, look, he copying me, or she copying me, or they copying me. That's another reason why they do that too. So they could just lie and say that, you know, you copying them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll say, oh, this person copying me, you know, it's my style, you know, they copying me. You know, this is the sneaky snake stuff that they do behind people's back all the time. This is their personality. And also, they really want to be you so bad That they think that by them wearing what you wear, doing what you doing, pretending to be you, that they actually you. Because narcissists are shallow, empty people, and they are frivolous people. So they don't understand, like, they don't get that just because you wear this shirt, it doesn't make you me. Like, you got the same shirt I got on, but you are still you and I'm still me. There's a difference. It's a separation. They don't understand that. Narcissists don't separate themselves from other people in the world. They think that, you know, other people are, you know, they think that whatever is with everybody else is with them. You know, in most cases, in some cases they don't. But in most cases, they think just like, it's the same way narcissists, when they get supply, they think people are an extension to them. So if they mad, they expect you to be mad. You know, if they hungry, then you should be hungry. So you should go and cook so they can eat. You know, they think, you know, you should be who they, if they don't like somebody, you shouldn't like somebody. You know, they think other people are an extension to them. You know, if I want something done, then you should do it because you are an extension of me. You know, this is how they think. So this is why they copy you and think they you. I'm gonna wear what you wear. I'm gonna go to school where you went. I'm gonna cook, be a chef like you. Oh, you a good talker. You're a good leader. I'm gonna pretend that I want to be that, so I'm gonna copy that and copy you. That way, they think that they you now because of you. They think copying is being they be an imitation copy of you. You know, they don't know how to be themselves original. They rather be an imitation copy of someone else. So this is why they think if they do what you do, pretend to be you in every aspect, copy you and mimic you, that they are who you are. That makes them you. But they don't understand that is not true and it's impossible. But that's who the narcissist is, and that's how they think, and that's how they see it. And these are the reasons why they mimic and copy you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that was enough for you, enough information for you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching my channel, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Everybody have a great day and stay narcissistic free.